we're homeless.
We're on the beach.
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
All right, here.
Uh-oh. Bad news.
Sharks.
Those are sharks.
Not the 40-incher we were looking for. Whew. Whew. Bye, bud.
12:30. Vibe is piss poor. I feel like
Wait.
no, that ain't no shark.
All right, y'all. We're pulling up. Beach is real flat here, but hopefully it won't be up north. Yo, we're out here on the secret beach.
Top secret.
Top secret.
If you know, you know.
And if you know, you know. And so what we did is about 2 days ago, opted to be homeless this weekend. We have nowhere to stay. Yeah, we're fishing for big drum. Ideally, big drum. You know, a couple puppy drum would be nice to see. We're starting with a 14-hour big send. It's currently 6:30. About to find a hole and get set up, and we are going to fish. The plan is until 11 a.m. tomorrow. So it's low tide now. Tide's going to be high around midnight, low again around 6 a.m. and then high again around 11. So we're going to fish an incoming tide, an outcoming tide, and then the next incoming tide, because the wind's just where we want it right now, and we want to get on it while it's good, because I just know that it's not going to stay good because we showed up, and every time we show up it doesn't work out. So the drum, they push out of the old Chesapeake Bay. Everybody knows this is no secret, but normally they push down a little later, but there's a hurricane that moved offshore, kicked up the currents and the surf and the winds, and basically every single big drum's alarm clock went off at once, and they were like,
oh sheesh, bro, we got to get the Hatteras.
so they all kicked out of there so quick that they're pushing down, and we're worried they'll push through before
Our
original trip.
easy trip that we had a house.
Yeah.
Everything was planned out.
So
Can't do that anymore.
not an option.
This is like an entire video.
We're homeless. We're homeless. I'm so scared. We're homeless. Hey, we'll keep you updated hour by hour if anything fun happens, and we'll
I'll have the GoPro on standby.
Yeah.
I wanna,
yeah, we'll give you vibe updates as the evening progresses. You know, a couple Monsters, a couple Celsius, a couple Miller Lights, and some Oreos, and what else you need, honestly. We'll see what happens.
this is
All right, sick, epic beach reading life hack. Check it out. It's low tide right now, and it's blurry. Okay, it's low tide. A good time to come and check your spots. And so earlier it was all just flat, and a flat beach is generally shallow, which isn't always bad, but is usually not as good as a steep beach where you can see it's more deep. Right here, it comes out like that. There's a hole over there. You can kind of tell that it's more deep. And over here, there's another one. If it's gonna focus, oh yeah. You can tell it gets a little steeper, and you can see a lip, right? Like all these little waves curling over on the beach. And you can tell that there's a little hole in there where there's a bunch of bait churned up, especially between that bar back there and the lip in here. And then when the tide comes up, you'll know that it's deep here because there's even water there at low tide. There's some places where they look good at high tide and the water will all wash out at low tide. Those spots are cringe, and you don't want a cringe spot because you want a base one. So check for a steep beach, and check in between these little humps here. There's humps. If you go in between the humps, you can find yourself a sick spot that's deep and has good structure. Folks at home. All right, we've had a bit of a treacherous night so far. We forgot the crimping, well, I forgot the crimping pliers.
bruh.
And then we cast out, we were sitting, got a whole lot of grass, sipping on one of the nastiest bevs I've ever seen.
sponsored by Celsius.
Celsius,
They're
apple,
really good.
pear.
This one,
This one's
one
good.
ain't
Don't get it. Tastes like
This one ain't it.
if you took a bite out of a Nava
I have
ginger.
to pause you right now.
Sorry for the wind noise.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah, you're welcome.
We're
I have to-
YouTubers, bro. Check that out. The rod rack. Caked up.
60 bucks, you can have this.
And fancy, too. Sheesh. Anyway, look how steep this guy is. I don't think you can probably tell. But you got the humps here. And it goes right down.
Not seeing many weeds or some weeds.
Yeah. But you can see where the water come up because it's flat here. And then the sand gets fluffy up here, right? It's fluffy, so it probably didn't get up here at the last high tide, which means it only moved from there to here, which is probably 10 yards, which means that the vertical drop over the course of 10 yards is big, which means it's probably deep out here. And there's a couple bars, a couple sandbars out there
Probably
that you can't see at all. Yeah, but the idea is like this seaweed doesn't look as bad.
Nah, we can deal with that.
It's not as grassy, so you know, we'll see. I'm liking the spot though. That's promising. All right, boys.
What are you back over here?
What are we looking at? What are we throwing today, boss?
Got a little finger mullet head. I like to expose the hook point a lot.
Yeah, you need some hook
You
point
put
on
it through the bone, and when they grab it, they're getting hooked in here.
Facts.
If you put it too far back, this is not going to be far exposed,
I agree.
and you'll hook up for like 2 seconds and it'll come
It'll
off
spit.
because
Also, the snell. This is big. Check that out.
easy
The snell
snell.
come at a little weird angle there, but when you pull on it, here, put your
should-
fingertip on there, on the hook point. It goes like this. You know what I mean? Boom. Anyway, we got a short bite leader that helps us cast further. And what are you throwing? 8?
No, 6.
That's a 6. We got a 6-ounce frog tongue on today, boys.
The
On a
tongue-
slide.
Very informational video. Tongue sits in the sand like that.
Yeah.
Or
You give it a
can
little,
do like this.
give it a little tug and it digs in.
It digs.
Yeah.
See? It just dug.
Bro, it
dig.
totally digs.
And it just goes in the sand.
And
A 6
so-
hold is just as good as an 8 pyramid.
that's facts. Well, you got 80 pound on the bite leader.
I'm about to send it.
You got 50 pound on the shock leader, and we're spooled up with 50 pound braid because there's nobody else around. You can use braid. Oh, you got 65? Sheesh. All right, y'all, this is where it gets real. Giving it the old Hatter's heave. That's a 12'6", mega extra super heavy. Give it to him. Sheesh. Yo, homie sent it. Basically, that's a bomb. Look, now you dig in the sinker and you're caked up. That sheesh ain't going nowhere. And yeah, the idea is if there's a bar, you could try casting past the bar. If the water's up more, like during high tide, they'll come in over the bar and sit in between the bar and the shoreline. But right now the tide's pretty low, so we're trying to bomb it over the that bar back there, which is a little tricky. It's probably 80 yards from here right now, and casting into the wind with the bait isn't super fun, but it is kind of fun. It's just a little scary because you don't want to break your rod. All right, boys, 9 o'clock, so I guess we're on hour 2 right now. Still experiencing a weed pandemic, and not in a good way, if you know what I'm saying. What do you think, Mark? Kind of some cheeks?
Not looking good.
Hey, at the end of the day, we got a job to do.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And our
weeds.
job is to put a bait in the water and sit around. So I've got the old spinning rod tucked over my shoulder.
Normal people would leave and go to their houses if they had this many weeds.
Yeah.
We don't have a house.
But we don't have a house, so hour 2. Vibe update. I gotta poop, guys. I really gotta poop. But otherwise, you know, vibes, they're down because of the weeds. Yeah, nothing real exciting has happened yet. About halfway through my first ice cold chili. Right there. They're ice cold. Can't argue with that. But oh! We got one, boys. Get him, get him. Yes! No! No! That thing was going. Oh my word.
There's no sharks this time.
Not a lot. Not up here.
I was going to school.
Oh my lands, dude.
I saw it.
Whoa! No!
I pulled the hook.
Holy shit! No, I didn't. I think I snapped too. Truck leader,
Yo.
it's still running. Guys, something's happening.
We just missed 2 big drum.
Knees are shaking. Arms are heavy.
All right, here.
Uh-oh. Bad news.
Shark.
Those are sharks.
Shark. Okay.
Interesting.
We're in a good hole, though.
Interesting.
I don't know.
It's got to be something happening. Can we see this?
Yeah.
See all that fray? Sharks have like spiky skin. They fray your line. So that explains why we both broke off. And I'm glad it wasn't both of our knots. Oh,
All right.
I'm shaking so bad.
They weren't big drum. Oh, my stash looks hilarious. This is not a normal thing.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, bro! Oh my gosh.
It is 12 o'clock. Ben went inside the truck to take a nap. I missed another shark. My rod got pulled out of the sand spike and Emma's went into the water and I missed whatever was on there. I probably missed, my clicker's going off. I probably missed roughly 7 to 8 fish. So if missing fish was an Olympic sport, I'd be getting tons of gold medals right now. Other than that, not much to update, but yeah, 12 o'clock, still out here grinding.
All right, we got something on. We're thinking Ray. I'm dying over here. Mark's missed a lot of fish, but we think they've all been sharks and rays. But the moon came out, which is giving us a little light. That's nice.
Really tired.
Yeah.
Every
agree
cast
with the
though,
tired.
I've been getting hit hard.
He's further out than I thought.
Huh? Yeah, that's a ray.
Yeah, there he goes. Don't like that. No, it's a shark. All right, I guess I'll try and get him. Here.
Not the 40-incher we were looking for. Bye, bud.
Losing a lot of tackle.
I don't know what to do.
And I'm so sleepy. I feel terrible. It's 12:30, so, and I didn't even make it, bro. I had to take a nap. Normally don't do that. All right, well, 12:30. Vibe is piss poor. I feel like. So this is exactly what I thought would happen, but it's actually a little worse because I didn't expect to feel this sick. We'll get him next time. We hooked up. Not me. Mark's got something. Possible drum. Pulling pretty hard there, boss. Take it easy on him. Hard to say.
Got 90-pound shock leader and metal leader.
That's true. You got good twists on the steel.
I don't know, it's one of those pre-tied. I didn't even check.
Ah. if it's a drum. Keep her coming, keep her coming. There's only one way to find out. It's either a drum or a wrapped up ray. I want to touch, just gently. That's interesting. That's interesting. We could be on this guy a little while. I just need to see it. Oh my gosh.
Could this be it, dude?
Could this be it? Let's don't get ahead of ourselves. BOV. BOV, you have a fish on your rod.
My arm is giving out.
Yeah, that'll happen. I don't know, it's a little sticky, doesn't it?
Nah, dude.
No?
It's just it wants to pull.
Shark,
Really?
tail wrap.
Dang it, dude.
Oh, you fucked off. There he is. Get a good look. Is that another black tip?
Oh,
Watch out.
whoa. I think so. Black tip.
Yeah. Cool. Black tips are cool sharks. Okay.
Oh,
I just don't understand how there are so many sharks.
dude, I thought that was a drum. I really did. 2 sharks. I'm glad it came off.
Yeah.
That.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Oh, he's big. Look at that. Black tip, yeah. Here, should I pull him up? Here. You want to pull him up? Be careful. You got to run back quick. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sheesh. Bruh.
Not trying to die, dude.
We didn't bring a tape measure. Get out of here and stay out.
That was kind of big.
I've never seen a run of black tips up here. I think that's a black tip. I could be completely
black
wrong.
tip, yeah.
There's so many dang types of sharks. Oh boy,
3 a.m.
it's 3 a.m.
A Krabby Patty.
I can't see anything. Here's a 3 a.m. update. Sharks. We had sharks. We haven't had any in a minute. I actually
look
think
like
the nap was very nice.
the fattest, most mustachiest guy.
I think I am looking pretty fat and mustached up.
We're not that fat.
No.
You probably can't hear us. I bet it's like.
Hey, seriously, we're not that fat, okay? So stop. Yeah, what we got? 3 hours till we start to see some light.
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember when the sun was on this side of the earth?
I remember.
It's gonna travel all the way around the other side of the whole planet before we see it again. The main takeaway from this is that the sun travels around the earth, which is
True.
flat
Yes.
also. Well, as we wait for the sun to revolve around the earth, I will check my rod, I suppose. We're hooked up.
Doing this.
I'm gonna put this on your head.
Hold up.
I'll move this over here. Put this here. Good. I'm gonna turn this on. Cool.
Where's your line?
Do this way. I'm gonna get my rod on.
Currently like 3:30 in the morning. Hooked up on another fish. Don't know if you can hear me because the wind is pretty bad. Not fighting as hard as the last one. Could be a little shark.
No, you're over, right?
I think I'm over. I was getting pulled. Go under me.
No, you are under.
I think this might be just another shark.
Bummer. Let's go back. He's stupid. I call that a black tip. I don't know. It's got a black tip. We're gonna get roasted for not knowing what these sharks are. Hey, that's the wrong way!
I don't have. Ow. My arm is destroyed. I don't have light anymore. It's dead.
Hold this.
Look at my arm.
Yeah, they got the freaking skin. Hooked up on something. Once more. It ate and then ran at the shore. We thought it spit the hook. But here it is. Something's going on. I don't think that we've got line cross yet. Jeez.
Shark, for sure. It's big. Can't keep off of it.
Can't keep a line in the water. That's what they say. They weren't lying. Tore the rod tube out. Almost sent the rod flying. But Mark caught the reel about 2 inches above the sand and saved the day. You're crossed me now. Yeah, under. That one's looking heavy. I don't know why I can't catch a break. That's a big beefy boy. There he is.
Shark.
Appears so. Wait. No, that ain't no shark. I think that's not a shark. I think that's a drum.